Hi friends, and welcome back to another interesting video. So in today's video we are going to be baking. We are going to be making some cupcakes, and then I'll be doing a fruit cake as well. I'm super excited to be taking you along as I bake for my family. So these here are the ingredients that we are going to be using. So I'll be using some chocolate chips for the toppings, some margarine as our butter, dry fruits. We'll be using some baking powder, flour, some eggs, some little bit of sugar, and then some vanilla for flavoring. So these are the ingredients that we need for both the fruit cake and our cupcakes. I'll later be adding on some milk as well. So I'm super glad to be taking you along. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. It's always a pleasure to have you here. So let's get right into it. So starting with the fruit cake, we are going to be using 3 tablespoons of the butter. You can use any butter of your choice. I'm using margarine today. And then a quarter of the sugar, because we really don't want it to be so sweet. And then we'll be mixing everything together. I'm really so glad and happy that today I'm going to be using my mixer. This was a gift from one of you, our subscribers, and I'm truly grateful. If you are watching this, thank you so much. May God truly bless you, because this was a really thoughtful gift. So we are going to be mixing, and then we'll be adding in our eggs. So let's go. So now that we are done with that, we'll be adding in the dry fruits. I got these from Quality Supermarket and I love them. So we are going to be adding them to our mixture here. This is how they look like and they taste so nice. I've already tasted some. So let's mix everything together and then I'll be putting everything in the pan. This right here is the pan that we are going to be using. So I am using vegetable oil, a small amount of vegetable oil to grease the pan so that our cake will not stick. But then also I'm going to be actually using a baking paper. I realized it is going to help my cake to really come out well. I've tried it several times and I realized if I put in the baking paper, everything turns out really well. So yeah, that's what we are going to be doing. Then we put our cake mixture in the pan and then put it in the oven. One other thing I did is to preheat the oven before I put our cake to bake. So preheat it for about like 5 minutes so that it will be warm as you put your cake, but also to save on the time the cake will spend, because it would really take a lot of time if you don't preheat your oven. And then another thing, I'm adding more dry fruits on the top. Since this is a fruit cake, I really desired it to have as much fruits as possible. I mean the dry fruits. So I'm adding them still as our toppings. Yeah, this is what I am doing here, and that's how it's looking like. It's really looking good already. I can't wait to see how it will all turn out. So as we wait for the fruit cake, we are going to be preparing for the cupcakes. I'll also be using 3 tablespoons of the butter, just like I did with the fruit cake, and then half a cup of sugar, actually not a half, a quarter of the sugar, because I didn't want them to be very sweet. I wanted it to be moderate. And then we mix everything together, add in some eggs. The only different thing that I added in the cupcakes is the milk, which I didn't put in the fruit cake. Yeah, why? Because I wanted the cupcakes to be softer, like really more softer than the fruit cake, and that's exactly what happened. So let's mix up everything together and then I'll be showing you how it is all going to turn out. These are the eggs. I added 3 eggs as well, but just to save time, I decided to add all of the 3 at once and then mix everything together. For the baking powder, we'll be adding also 1.5 teaspoon in the mixture for the cupcakes, and then mix everything together. So we are going to be using 1 cup of flour for the cupcakes. The reason why I actually use the spoon first is to help the mixer a bit, because it's not a strong one. It's a small mixer, and I love the fact that it can do this work really so quick than the other time when I was doing the mixing myself, so it is really saving time and I love it so far. So here we are. This is half a cup of milk that I'm adding to the mixture for the cupcakes. So finally, when we are done with mixing everything, we'll be putting our cupcakes on the pan. So this is the cupcake pan, and then the cupcake papers as well. This is where we are going to be putting our mixture before we put it in the oven. So this is what I'm doing at the moment. After that, I'm going to be adding the chocolate chips. This is actually chocolate. I actually love how it turned out. My babies love chocolate, so this was a very good idea. But I decided that for the 3 cupcakes you're seeing here, I topped it with the fruits and not the chocolate chips. As you can see here, it looks a bit different from the others that are topped with the chocolate chips. But I love how everything turned out, guys. So this is the moment where we are going to be putting our cupcakes in the oven. So yeah, this is it. Meanwhile, our fruit cake has also baked, though it's not yet ready, but you can see it is progressing. Everything is going so well. So let's give everything some time to bake as we do clean up our kitchen, because really baking can be a mess sometimes, and yet I really not baked that much. So let's give it some time for it to bake, and I'll be coming back to share with you how everything turned out. So far it's been like 30 minutes, and I've come to check on how far it has baked. The fruit cake is actually ready, as you can see. So this is how it's looking like. It's actually ready. I'm going to be getting it out as we leave the rest of the cupcakes to also get ready. So what I'm going to be doing at the moment, as you can see, they are not yet really that brown, but they are actually ready. So I shared a hack on here on how I will make them look more brown. I've put some eggs in a bowl, and I'm going to be using them to sort of help create that brown coating on the cupcakes. This is what I'm doing at the moment. I beat 1 egg, put it in a bowl, and whisked it. So this is how I'm going to be doing it. I don't have that kitchen brush, so I'm using a serviette to be able to apply the eggs on top of our cake. This is to help it bring that shiny, beautiful, colorful brown color. So after doing this, I'm going to be putting it back in the oven for only a few minutes, like 5 minutes, then I'll be getting it out and show you what exactly I was talking about. So let's give it some few minutes and then I'll be coming back to show you how it looks like. And finally, this is it, friends. This is how it's all looking like. Oh my god, can you see that brown coating on top? So beautiful. That is how it looks like. I love it. I love it already. I had to replay that. So it is shining and brown at the same time. This is how our cake turned out and our cupcakes. It's all looking beautiful, guys. I love the fact that whenever I give myself a challenge, because I'm not so much experienced in the baking thing, but I love that every time I try out, I get results more than the ones I actually expected to. So this is it. This is how our cupcakes are looking like at the moment. I love them. So that is it, friends. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.